Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is kit time. This is a 144 scale kit from Bandai, but people have shown that these work quite well with 118 scale action figures, so I have got this to see what it's like. That not that many sprues inside, not that many pieces, and they're called 30-minute missions, so maybe it makes 30 minutes to make, I don't know. Looks really nice on the picture here on the front, and also on the side looks really quite dynamic in its articulation and posability, so I'm looking forward to this. If it's any good, I might buy a couple more of the various different types, the ones I like, and add them to my collection. Looks really cool. I'm going to be building this when I'm watching a few TV shows, and then I'll come back when it's done and show you guys. It says Bandai Spirits 2019, so this is 2 years old, but looks really, really nice. Okay, so I'm going to obviously stop this video and come back when it's finished, so it's an instant for you and X amount of minutes for me, and I'll show you guys what it is like. So, back in an instant. I am back, and here he is, completed, and I will say this, he is quick to make, about 30 minutes, so they're quite accurate on a box, and he is really, really nice. There are a couple of small gripes with him, but I like him a lot. He comes with this little drone, crab drone, that can walk along. This, again, nice gun, a bit too sci-fi perhaps, really nice again. And this, I've not worked, that's like a shield, but it's so tiny, can't really be a shield. But there we go. So let's have a look at him first, give him a bit closer, get a look. I will be getting some more of this line, some of the different models, I think. In fact, they've got this like cyber dog, android robot dog thing coming out soon, which I am going to be getting, so that looks really, really cool. So it looks pretty cool. Okay, so articulation, he can wobble his head side to side, he has it up and a down, he can turn. Shoulders, he doesn't get too high, much any higher than this, and what's going to happen is he'll start forcing the joints out, so it's not quite flat. Bicep bend, he gets over 90 degrees on the right, if I push that in properly, and he should get it on the left, but maybe I've put that one in the wrong way. Is that is the right way? For some reason, why is that one not coming up? He should, well, he gets 90 degrees on the right, he gets over on the left. I think I've pushed something in slightly the wrong way. He can turn at the bicep. Oops. His hands can turn, they're on a ball, so they have this and they can turn. He has an awesome trunk. Look at that side dip. That side dip is phenomenal. Really good. Backwards, not a lot. Forwards is good, but you need to be careful because you get too far and you're going to pop him out of his joint there. Legs, outwards, he goes really far, and then until these sort of sculpting parts get in the way. So it's practically a full split. It's really, really good. Forwards again is going to be really good till the sculpt gets in the way, and backwards again, like full split, is phenomenal. Really good articulation. You can twist from the thigh, double kneecap and chunky legs, but look how tight that is. That is ridiculous. That's really, really good. He can turn from the trunk and the waist, I should say. Feet, he can do a small tippy toes, not a lot. His dorsiflexation, his Michael Jackson, is not a lot. His feet do turn, which is good. And also you get a small side-to-side rock, which is great again. So all in all, good articulation, especially for a kit. He is a really nice kit. I do like this. And again, he's not made for 118 scale, but he looks like, and I'll see in a second, he looks like he will work really well with it. Though he'll be slightly big, but that's okay since he's a robot, android, or AI life form, whatever you want to call him. Okay, let's see how he holds his weapons, or his parts. So let's give him his gun in his right hand. Single-handed is made for him. He holds that particularly well. Two-handed, I don't think he can hold it well. Let's have a look. Because his other hand is closed, like this. It's not an open hand to hold underneath, and there's no other handle there. So you can have it resting on his hand, possibly, but it's not the same as an open hand. But that still looks pretty good. Get his head facing the same way. He also comes with this. I have no idea what to call this. It can't be a shield. It's so small. Whatever that is. It kind of looks like a shield, you know, but a tiny one. Holds that well, but it's a bit loose. And then the drone we saw earlier, but that does need some paint. So let's see about putting him in an action pose. What sort of pose can I get with him? Let's have a look. How's that? Straight away, really easy into a running pose. No problem. Big feet, stiff joints because he's quite light as well. And you get this awesome looking pose. So in fact, if I move that arm up slightly, I can almost get him look like he's holding it with two hands. Very, very easy to pose. Let's go for a different pose. He needs to have a little bit more articulation in his ankles, but again, very, very easy to pose him. He looks really good, and I think he'll be joining my sand team because he's sand coloured anyway, and I just have to put a different colour paint on. Let's compare him with a couple of other figures to get an idea of scale. So I just reviewed another kit, which was 135 scale, but I said works well with 118, I think, in terms of size. That's this one here. And you can see that they don't scale that bad compared to each other. They could work in the same universe, minus this tiny cockpit or control section here. And he'll be just the videos if you've not seen that review. And this is a pretty decent kit as well. Let's look at a true 118, well not a true 118, a modern 118 scale, Acid Rain Weld, my Civic Company's Sentinel. He's bigger, but he'll work with them really well as a robot, military robot, police robot, whatever. And then I use a 144 scale mech, which I use on my 118 scale. This is my S.A.S. mech, and he is slightly bigger than my mech. In fact, let me take his wings off, doesn't need them. But again, they scale very well, and I'll be painting him to match him in terms of sand colour. They look the same on camera, but they are slightly lighter, but that does work particularly well. This guy weighs a ton, this guy weighs nothing in comparison. He's got loads of die-cast metal parts. Again, he'll be in suggested videos if you've not seen that review. Very, very nice kit. I think these 30 mission sets are really good having, based on just this one. I will be looking to get a couple more in the future, particularly that dog, and maybe more of these sort of bigger robot-style ones to go with my 118 scale sci-fi verse stuff. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, and check out the rest of my content for more Awesome Action Toy reviews of loads of different toy lines and scales. Bye-bye.